So, as I promised, your bonus content, the Bestiary. This is a place where you can find a bestie. That's why it's called that. This is our monstrous manual where we get to take a look at Pathfinder's particular goals for any given monster. And I love that we're going to take a look and we're going to see how are these things similar to what we expect versus how are they different. Like, for example, look at those kobolds. There's a red kobold, there's like a black kobold and a blue kobold and a green kobold. And that's a troll. That's definitely a troll. I gotta say, you know, when I was young, I looked at trolls and I was like, what a hideous monstrosity. But as I get older, I think, I feel for you, troll. I feel for you. This troll, used to have a higher metabolism, used to be more active, used to have time to get out and go for a run. This troll used to ride his bike and, now he wakes up in the morning, he looks at his troll body in the mirror and he thinks, well, this is what I got to work with. And then up there, that's a Hydra, which cool. Showboat, cool. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the various kobolds, trolls, and hydras. Oh my, of the Pathfinder Bestiary. So, alphabetical listing of monsters. I'm not gonna go through every single one, but my goodness. Special thanks to Dave Arneson, Monty Cook, Gary Gygax, Daniel Solis, Jonathan Tweet, Skip Williams, and all the participants in the Pathfinder playtest. Hey, that's me. That's me. All right, let's look at all of our handsome boyfriends. We'll rate them on boyfriend ability. Like, Jesus, that's a lot of boyfriends. All right, so let's see. The look here is, creature name and level. And the level's going to help us indicate how much experience they're worth, I think. Because it's like, God, and how do we do like adding? This is the thing I'm going to have to look at before I prep. It's like, how when you build your XP budget, do you add up the creature's levels together and then determine the level of the, anyway, I'll figure all that stuff out when I get to it. We'll talk about it. It's for that chart. Yeah. Okay, so creature name, we got traits, rarity, alignment, size, other traits, color-coded, perception modifier, languages, skills, abilities, items, interaction abilities, AC, hit points, automatic abilities, reactive abilities, speed, actions, spells, innate spells, focus spells, rituals, and then other bullshit. Role-playing creatures, there's some information about how to do that. And then here's, adjustments. Interesting. Creatures presented in this book have appropriate stats for their levels. In many cases, you can make relatively minor adjustments called elite and weak adjustments to make them function one level higher or one level lower than presented. Elite goblins. So let's see. Elite adjustments increasing AC, attack, DC, saving throw, perception, and skills by 2. Increase damage of its strikes and other abilities by 2. If it has a limited number of times, increase the damage by 4. Increase their hit points based on their starting level. Ah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Nice. So you can, if you want to be able to fight goblins, you can bump them up a little and give them a little bit more room to stick around. And if you want to fight something that might be a little harder, you can bring it down. Yeah, make Hogger. Exactly. Cool. And then each sidebar is marked with an icon. Advice and rules, additional lore, locations, related creatures, treasure, and rewards. Sick. Oh, I can't wait. All right, we begin with an Aeon, which appears to be, it's like this is like a Modron, right? They serve philosophical concepts, deities, or merely a supreme oneness, and they are caretakers of reality and defenders of the natural order of business. It looks like a snitch to me. So this is an arbiter, which is a type of Aeon, right? A tiny flying one. This is an axomite. Oh yeah, so these are creatures of law, right? So this is an axomite. They come from the planar metropolis of Axis. That's cool. Raw mathematical underpinnings of the universe. Great, good, that's fine. So they're level 8. How much were the Arbiter, level 1. Okay. Oh, Axamites can turn into crystalline dust. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Check it out. A Collier-root. Collier-root. An enforcer of bargains and punishers of those who fail to uphold them. Yeah, look at that guy. If you do not return your Blockbuster videotapes on time, this guy will come to your house and he will break you in half. Don't fuck with them. Let's see, a Pleroma, most powerful of all the true Aeons. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, cool. Good. 3 times a day, they can manifest a 2-foot diameter sphere of obliteration or a sphere of creation. Yeah, cool. Galaxy everything. Cool. Good. Good. Fantastic. I love it. What alignment are they? Neutral? Lawful neutral. Yeah. Large. Oh, it's a big boy too. This isn't just a regular. Yeah, I like their spheres. Agholthu? Agholthu. Yeah, also that thing had 45 hit points. Or 45 armor class. Yeah, this you pronounce this by getting some phlegm caught in your throat and then trying to expel it. So the Agholthu, the most numerous of them are the Scum, aka the Ulatkini, rank and file soldiers. So let's list this little fucker. That's it. This is a Scum right here. And then, oh God. Among the subtler of the Agholthu creations were the Ugathals, known as faceless stalkers. Oh, look at this fleshy thing. Ew, look at it. It's got like you can see weird gloopy organs and stuff in it. Blah. Oh, get out of here. Blood nourishment. They use their 3-pronged tongue to drink the blood of an adjacent creature. Oh, no. No. Gross. Yeah. Aboleths. Oh, I like this one. He looks like a Chris Foss spaceship. Guys, where your face used to be. So they are Agholthu masters, the Aboleth. A veiled master, the Vidaleth. A secret cabal. Wow. Okay. And there's another one. Okay. So what is this? This is a regular Aboleth, and this is what, a Vidaleth? Yikes. Scary. No, Aboleths are, I think, outside the... This is the thing. We're going to see some stuff that is like interacting with the trade dress of Dungeons and Dragons. Like, we're not going to see displacer beasts or beholders, right? Because those belong to... Yeah, so keep an eye out. How do we feel that? Is this Lando Cassissian? So these are angels. This is the weakest of the angel, a lackey messenger. Creature 1, it is a flying helmet called a Cassissian that can shoot eye beams. Oh, here we go. And it can also change shape into a dove, a winged humanoid, a dog, or a fish. Great. Good. Fantastic. What else we got? Choir angel. You can just hear the like, oh. Okay, good. So a coral. Get back into heaven, coral. And then a balise. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. Brand of the impenitent. The balise marks an evil creature with its confessor's aura as irredeemable. It can only do so after a failed attempt to convince the creature to repent. Whoa, that's cool. So she's just like, repent. And you're like, nah. And she's like, thou art branded. And you're like, okay. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. And then she can zap you and you get a bunch of penalties. Awesome. Oh, yeah, right. This is like a 2-part art. You can see her wings glowing on this guy. Rad. Flaming armament. And as a guiding angel, she can, while invisible, spiritually attach itself to a non-mortal evil. When it does, it merges with a mortal's body and is unable to use any of its abilities. It must use guiding angel again. While merged, it can take a form of its choice only the mortal can see. Oh, it's like a guardian angel. So it can like possess you, and then you see like oh, that's really cool. You can only see the owl that it takes the form of, such as a small angel on your shoulder. Awesome. Yeah, sorry, a non-evil mortal, not a non-mortal evil. That's cool. Yeah, it's like the Azamar's like friend. Okay, the emissary angel, the astral deva. Yes. Yes. Yes, please. Yeah. I'm into it. That's right. So, astral divas, they are messengers from heaven. They can stun you, knock you around with their cool hammer. Awesome. And then there's a broom, an animated broom. That's what it is. It's definitely a broom. Oh my god, it has a dust attack. Animated armor, animated statue, giant ass animated statue. Oh, an encrav. Oh god. Gross. So an encrav, these are remember what we were talking about before about like what words we can and cannot use to describe monsters. Okay, so that's an encrav. Cool. Stay away from me, you burrowing, arm-rendering, acid-spraying. I think the word ankeg must be proprietary, but I guess ancrav, like a burrowing, you can't copyright a burrowing monster like this, so yeah. It's interesting. Pathfinder and Dungeons & Dragons relationship from a legal standpoint it's an interesting one. Yeah, also this thing is horrible. It looks like a monster from fucking like Quake 3. I guess Quake 4. Because Quake 3 was the one where you jump around and shoot people with railguns. Okay, all right. That's a gorilla. This gorilla seems to have skipped leg day. It might actually be a Mega Primatus, which is King Kong. An arboreal. I love how they do this. Instead of being like, here's one angel, they cluster it under the type. So if you're like, I need an arboreal, let's do an arboreal warden, big treant, and then we'll throw in some awakened trees. Like it's under specific subsets, which is cool. Cool looking treeple. Yeah. Archons, guardians of heaven, and enemy of chaos and evil. Oh, this is a lantern archon. A horned archon. Look at you. Yeah. That's cool. All right. Yep. Legion Archon, into it. Yeah, also thank you, Dave, in chat for rating a dateability factor for all of these. I noticed that it was absent from the game, so thank you for providing that missing DLC. Yeah, okay, big scary angel. I like it. Technically, it's an arc. Is that? I think this is an Overwatch character. So this is a shield archon, a living shield, 10th level. Retributive strike as a reaction. Whenever a shield archon uses the dimension door ornate spell, it can move into a space of a willing ally it can see. If so, the willing ally switches places with the archon. Right, so it's a big defender, a defender angel. That's cool. Azata, manifestations of freedom, kindly celestials with a penchant for curious exploration. Lyrakin. Okay, yep, I know a few of these. Lyrakin to get Starlight Blast, a blast of holy starlight. Creatures in the area take 1d6 chaos damage and 1d6 good damage. I love it. I love that there are damage types for alignment. I fucking love it. It's so cool. Chaos damage. A Genkanag, a passion Azata. It's just a guy. Again, Kanag's lungs can't tolerate smoke. Oh, is he a Dodongo? They take -2 circumstance penalty to saving throws against effects that create some kind of smoke. Oh my god, invigorating passion. The Genkana embraces or kisses a willing creature. Aw. Infusing that creature with invigorating passion, a +1 status bonus to attack rolls and 10 temporary hit points for 10 minutes. After that time, the target becomes fatigued for 10 minutes unless they succeeded a DC 21 fortitude save. Smooch me, you hot flautist. I've got a fight to get into. Literal spell buffing boyfriend. That's so good. What? Yes, please. This is a Lilend, a muse Azata. Tale tellers, chroniclers, and champions of freedom of expression. Generally peaceful, but quick to act if a masterful piece of art is threatened or free speech is suppressed. Oh, I love the idea of like a bunch of characters break into an evil museum, right? Evil museum. A museum run by like an evil government to re-steal a piece of like indigenous art. And then a misguided Lilend attempts to defend it. She appears to defend it because she's like, thousands of people come and look at this art every year, and if they take it out of the museum, no one will see it. And she's all mad, and they have to convince her that it's like morally correct to return the art to the people that originally made it. This is what I love about monster manual type books, is if you look at a book and you look at a monster entry and you don't immediately have like several adventure or campaign ideas, I feel like they're missing something. So in this case, bam, right? A case of like mistaken identity, the idea of law versus chaos, like, yeah, right? Like, I love it. And so this is a way you can use a good monster against a good party because there are different ways to do good. Yeah. And then a Gale. Gale is my mom's name. Fiend hunting Knights of Elysium, champions of the freedom to take up arms against oppressors. All right, that's fine. He's just like a fancy fighter. This kind of looks like a Thranduil. Yeah, banshees. Screaming, angry. Oh my God, look at this. Perception plus 32. Here's heartbeats 60 feet. She has heartbeat vision. So if you were a monk who had the ability to stop your heart, you could be invisible to a banshee and if you turned invisible, you're not invisible to her because she can hear your heartbeat even though you're invisible. That is fucking cool. Right? And it's so neat to be able to be like, okay, I'm a monk. I spend a key point. I like center myself. I take some deep breaths and my heart only beats once every 5 rounds. So it's like, thump, thump. And she's like, and she turns to hear you. And then you move and you hide and you've got 4 rounds where she doesn't know where you are. And then thump, thump, and she like turns and sees you again. And then she can fly after you. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it's like tremor sense, but they specifically call it out as like heartbeat imprecise. Yeah. Cool. That's very cool. I like it. I don't know what a Baumol is. It looks like a 2-headed dragon snake. I mean, it's 20th level, so it's gonna fuck you up. Inhale tremendous amounts of water, drawing everything nearby closer. All objects, including ships within 60 feet, are pulled towards it. Big inhaling. This thing, you got to fight this with a ship. It's gargantuan. It's a big boy. How big is gargantuan? I think it's like 6x6. I think. Yeah, you fight that thing from the inside. I didn't think I saw a table at the beginning, but this thing's huge. Yeah. Real big. Cool. Bat dog. Lupine fiends with goblin faces and human hands. Yikes. Okay. Cool. That's good. That's very nice. I like it. All right. Greater Barghest. What can this one fly? Does this one have wings? No, these are just big. Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. Basilisks. Okay. Let's see how their petrifying works. So the Basilisk, it's a 2-point action. Arcane, concentrate, incapacitation, transmutation, visual. Stares at a creature in 33 feet. They make a 22 fortitude save. If they fail and has not already been slowed, it becomes slowed. If they were already slowed, they become petrified. Creature petrified in this manner that is coated with fresh blood is instantly restored to flesh. A single basilisk contains enough blood to coat 1d3 medium creatures. Oh, that's cool. So it's like, it zaps you and you're like, oh no. And then it's like, bang, zaps you again and you're petrified. Then your friends have to kill it and then dump its blood all over you. Yeah. Neat. I like that. And as a reaction, they can petrifying glance to make a DC 20 fort save and slow 1 for 1 minute. Oh, so they can bite and petrify, and as a reaction, any creature starts their turn within 30 feet. But you can also take, there's an action, it's like an avert gaze action where you like try to fight while looking away. Yeah. All right. We got bats. We got lots of small bats. We got a big bat. We got a cloud of bats. And we got bears. We got a big bear. It's a grizzly bear. We got a cave bear. We got beetles. A flash beetle. Oh, these like big glow bugs. Giant stag beetle. I like the little loot section, right? I haven't really been looking at these, but the loot section shows you, they don't collect treasure, but you can turn them into treasure, right? It's kind of neat. This is the what components can you make out of them thing. You say Bloodseeker. I know what this is. I know what this thing is. That's a scourge. So if it hits you, its barbed legs dig in. It stabs you. If you kill it, you bleed from the wound. Every turn, it slurps your blood until you die. And then that's it. We got boars. We got Daeodon, which is a hateful, violent giant boar. Good. Okay. All right. It seems like the bestiary is separating itself from calling things the same stuff D&D does, even if they might have the right to, right? Because a lot of the things in first edition, there was like sturges and aboleths, right? But they've seems like they've shifted away from that. Yeah. Hateful giant boars. Great. Good. Boggards. So these are, if the other guys were Sahuagin, these are bullywugs, right? Yeah. The description calls the Bloodseeker a scourge, does it? Ah, the Bloodseeker's regional name, Sturge, possibly a corruption of the word scourge. There you go. All right, frog boys. Boggard Scout, Tongue Grab, Terrifying Croak. I hope when I croak that it's terrifying. Ooh, Boggard Swamp Seeker. They make blue dragonfly poison. Yeah. I like it. He looks like a Jim Henson puppet. I like that boy. Oh, God. What the fuck? Brain collector? Ugh. The grotesque brain collectors, or Nethalgus, as they call themselves, originate from worlds far beyond the known solar system. Oh yeah, there's some like weird sci-fi in Pathfinder. Part of a conglomeration of hostile aliens known as the Dominion of the Black. Good, cool. That's what I needed. Hostile aliens. Yeah, great. Brain collectors. They have the ability to collect brain. Ew! They use an interact action to secure the brain in one of their empty brain blisters. Fucking gross. Brain blisters. They do no, but the thing is, when they take damage, if they take 30 damage from a crit or 25 mental damage, one of its brain blisters is destroyed. Bugbears. Bugbear thugs. Thugbears. Bugbears are fine. Fine and good. Yep. Bugbears, bugbear tormentors. Yeah, she's like a danger mom. Boulette or boulet. I'm not really. Land shark. It is what it is. Leaping charge. Powerful jumper. Bunyip. Aquatic. Good, they're shark seals. Yeah. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, I like him. He looks like those things from the fucking Star Wars, but like big and scary. What were those annoying things called? From the last Star Wars movie. Porgs. It's a dire porg. Yep. There you go. Yep. Okay, it's true. Not evil. Neutral. It says right here. Neutral TBH. What is jaunty motherfucker? Calignes lurk in subterranean cities, creeping to the surface to steal, stalk, or make mischief. This obviously is a Caligny dancer. Go back to the Rakdos surface, you nerd. Ooh. Yeah, look at this guy. He's got like kind of a Jack the Ripper thing going on. Oh, there's a character from something. I'm thinking of some piece of art where he's got like a black hood and he's glowing red eyes and he's a big nose sticking out over a mask. And I can't, for the life of me, remember the art that I'm thinking of for this guy, but this reminds me of that. Oh, weird. Huh. Yeah. He looks a little like an evil version of yeah, the guy from Persona, right? What's his name? Am I thinking of Styx? Igor. Yeah, he looks like evil Igor. Better can't leave the Velvet Room. Not now, not ever. Oh, kitty. Leopards, lions, Smilodons. Aw, I like him. Look at that, some shaggy fur. A big angry boy. Yep. If you've ever looked at this and thought, man, I would love to have sex with that, we got you covered. So yeah, catfolk. I mean, it's a fantasy classic, right? So this is our catfolk pouncer. Yep. Okay. Good. Yep. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Cthulhu. Oh, there we go. That feels better. So there's a Cthulhu. It's like a hell emu or something. It has an ice goose. It has special abilities like staccato strike. With subtle alterations in the pitch and tone of its song, it directs one creature confused by its song to make a strike. Oh, so it's like it does like warbling like music or like ululating cries that confuse you and make you attack each other. This is why you gotta have a bard, because a bard can counter things like staccato strike. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Hell yeah, purple worm. Oh, look, he's got the split jaw. Terrifying. I love purple worms. They're one of my favorite. I mean, they're just big shy halud, right? But damn. Big old cave worm. They can swallow you, they can barf you up, they can thrash around. Ooh, alternate color scheme, the azure worm. Oh, it's a swimming worm. Oh, it's like a aquatic. Oh, it's an aquatic purple worm. That's fucking cool. And then the crimson worm, who is a rock tunneling, fire breathing purple worm. That's pretty good. Cool. I like them. Variations of worm. Centaur. Elf friend with leg. God, it's a giant centipede. Blah. Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna look at this page. Ew, gross. Oh, that was not fun to look at. Ew. Ew, gross. Yuck. Ugh. This is just a person. It's a totally fine, a normal person. So this is a changeling. Changelings are, in this game, the children of hags. These are hag babies, which is why so you might be like, grandma is a hag, mom is a changeling, I am a human sorcerer with the hag background, right? So like that's a thing you can do. Changelings, they come of age, they manifest abilities. Oh, so these are changelings not in the sense that they change, but they are children, stolen? Destined to become hags. Okay, so they deposit into their father's society to be raised. Yeah, okay, they're fae children. Yeah, totally. Cool. Yeah. Roughly the same time in their lives, many changeling begin to hear the call, a psychic urging from their mother, luring them away from their communities that raised them. Oh, damn, that's pretty cool. Yeah. No, she doesn't have hooves. She just has she's standing on her tiptoes, or she's just got weird heelless heels. Yeah, that's originally what the word means. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like changelings. I like that. I think it's cool. Yes. The head of a goat. The head of a tiger. The head of a dragon. It's a chimera. Some kobold groups are fond of chimera guardians or pets, but few kobolds have the bravery to keep a chimera happy for long. Yep. It's a bitey friend. Listen, Uncle Lobster just wants a hug, okay? You only have to see him once a year. Just go give Uncle Lobster a hug. So the cool. Oh, I saw a movie about these guys. It was a bunch of lobster men who were trying to become the very first Lobster Man luge team. It was called Cool Runnings. Sorry, I had to. Weird and paranoid creatures that dwell in the Darklands, Cloakers resemble hideous manta rays. Good. Dire Zoidberg. Yeah, I like it. And they can envelop you, or they have an infrasonic moan. They can cause fear, nausea, or stupor. Oh, they can sing the brown note. I see. Make a will save, or, well, you pooped your pants. Oh my God, this angry chicken. Because it's small, right? So you what, mate? You come over here and say that about me, mum. Just fucking flapping its wings super hard, squawk hissing. Oh my God. So calcification is when it pecks you, right? So just run away. Get away from this thing. It's got chicken teeth. That's real good. I like it. And his little pot belly. I love that's my favorite thing. He's obviously a hideous thing that should not exist, but he's got this little chub belly underneath. Oh man, what an angry boy. I love him. Awesome. That's a crocodile. Yep, that's definitely a crocodile. Yep. Cool. A cyclops. Nice. Oh, cool. Cyclops get, as a reaction once per day, they peer into an occluded spectrum of possible futures. It gets a success on the roll instead of rolling. Oh, I like that. That's a cool trope where it's Cyclops are a species of divinatory magic. Yeah, right. Sorry, it's a free action, not a reaction. Ferocity is a reaction. Yeah, that's really cool. There's a great Cyclops. Yeah, neat. Cyclops seers. Some retain fragments of the old ways that lull them into periods of calm. So if you needed that'd be a fun adventure, right? Go to the ancient Cyclops temple, try to survive, use your magic to calm the Cyclops and learn of their visions of the future. Yeah, neat. Hey guys, I got a new mixtape out. Hey, Hey, Peg, come here. Yeah, hello. Look at this big guy. So this is a cacodemon. It is a member of the demonic family. It's got soul lock. Once per day, it can ingest the soul of a creature that died. It can change form into a scorpion, an octopus, or a lizard. Yeah, cool. We got a custodemon, which is just a big furry cryptid. I can't tell if he's like beating his chest or if he's like punching. Yeah, he's a fight demon. Yep. We got a leucodemon, a pestilence demon next. Ew. Gross. Rotting horde. Look at him. He's like a dead horse boy. Oh, this is the dead horse everybody's been beating all the time. Got it. Okay, and then an Astra demon. Cool. If you take too much DMT, this is what you see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. It's like a void anglerfish. Horrific. Totally horrific. I love it. Hell yeah, deep gnomes. Dave, look. Look, it's deep gnomes, Dave. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock gnome. So we got scouts. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is what I'm going to look like in about 40 years. This is me. This is me at 70. No shirt, fucking paunchy wrinkles, a beard down to my fucking knees, just walking around in a loincloth, my eyebrows out to here, just being like, hey, you guys want to play Dungeons & Dragons? Hey. My old man hammer. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right. So what were those daemons? Okay. So this was a daemon, right? Caco, Custo, Luco, Astra, and Matt. And then these are demons. Quasit, which is our little imp demons. Yep. Okay. Succubus. Interesting. Now we're going to take a minute to examine the succubus in this game because the game specifically called out that we had rules for dealing with this. Now I love that the succubus is showing a little ankle. This isn't just like massive boobs, like iron bikini with a whip in her hand and a fucking bag of Doritos in the other. This is a succubus that's actually wearing some clothes. She's being seductive. So let's look at what her abilities are and what she can do. So first of all, I wanted to call this out. Rejection vulnerability. Honestly, if a succubus showed up right fucking now and was like, Adam, I've got a bag of Doritos for you, I'd be like, get in line behind all the other fucking succubi and incubi and NBI. Just get in there. Just get the fuck in there because I got all kinds of demonic packs I already made, honey. But I'll take the fucking I'll take the bag of Doritos. I think we live in a time where I think that it's totally appropriate that someone comes up with like an NB. Honestly, most of the non-binary people I know are like super cool and absolutely I am more likely to do what they say because I think they're so rad. I imagine a demonic version of a hyper sexy NB. We need it. We need one. Let's do it. Get on it. So the succubus, I wanted to point out, first of all, rejection vulnerability, right? All succubi are beings of pure lust. Creatures that reject their lust can metaphysically harm them. Oh, they have weakness to ace. It's actually really cool. When they fail a diplomacy check to embrace or request, or when a creature succeeds its save against their mental spell or ability, they take 2d6 mental damage. For 1 hour after causing mental damage to a succubus, a creature can deal 2d6 mental damage to a succubus with a successful demoralize incorporating its rejection. Oh my God. So if you're like, holy shit, if you're like, I reject you, Satan. She's like, it hurts. And you're like, haha, you suck. You're not hot at all. I don't like you. You got weird ankles. She's just like, because she doesn't like being turned down. Oh my God, that's so cool. I love it. Very flavorful. Okay, so do you want to see another, this is, I fucking love this. Do you want to see another, inclusion bit? Okay. Seductive presence, aura, charm, emotion, mental, 10 feet. Any creature in the aura that could be sexually attracted to a succubus takes -2 circumstance penalty to checks and DCs to oppose the succubus's mental spells, deception, and diplomacy. So if you're just like, yeah, so I'm gay, you don't take the penalty. You can just be like, nah. This, I imagine you're hot to other people, but it's easier for me to say no to you because like I'm not feeling it. That's it. This is a mechanism. This is a mechanism of the game that yeah, right? And it's interesting because it's a mechanism of the game that represents people who are like, you can say that your character is asexual and that matters, right? You're like, I just don't like what you got. I'm not sexually attracted to anybody. And then if you are and if you are like, haha, your hot lady form means nothing to me, I'm super gay, then she can be like, very well, perhaps next time. And she leaves and then she can change her shape and come back as a super hot dude. And then you're like, oh no. Yeah, that's really cute. For someone ace and non-binary, they turned into a bookstore owner. That's great. You're like, oh no, my weakness. I am gay. He's hot. I'm doomed. So let's see how their abilities work. So their embrace is an attack. They try to grab you. They attempt to grapple a creature using diplomacy bonus instead of athletics. If the creature is willing, they grapple it automatically. Passionate kiss. Once per round, they engage a creature they have grabbed in an embrace or other act of passion. They make the creature drained 1, increase the drain condition by 1 to a maximum of 4. They take 3d6 negative damage, and the succubus gains hit points equal to the damage dealt. Damn. The target must succeed at a DC 26 will save or be affected by a suggestion to submit to more actions of passion rather than try to escape. Be affected to submit to more actions. Interesting. Okay. And then profane gift. They can give a willing humanoid a profane gift. +1 status bonus to attack rolls, skill checks, and saving throws. As long as the gift persists, the succubus can communicate telepathically with the target at any distance. Humanoid can't have more. So this is cool. They can actually buff you. Yeah, neat. A humanoid can't have more than 1 profane gift at a time, and a succubus can't grant more than 1 profane gift at a time. Succubi are monogamous. Whoa. That's so weird. That's really neat. So like they are bound to you in the same way that you're bound to them. And if they give you their gift, as long as you keep the gift, how do they removing the gift requires an atone ritual. They can remove the gift as a free action to give the recipient. Oh, so they can take it from you if they don't like you. Oh, that's really interesting. So they can only give 1 gift, but they can take it away anytime they want. So you have to keep being nice to them, and you can form a symbiotic relationship. A jilted succubus would be such a good story. Yeah, because like it gives some of the power to the person being engaged. Yeah, that's really interesting. So she could take it away, but she doesn't want to take it away because that might mean that you reject her. Oh, wow. So that's such a cool power dynamic, right? Like you meet the succubus and she's like, I will give you this cool buff, but you got to let me like vampire you so that I can regain health. You need to let me feed off you, but in exchange, I'll bless you. And you're like, okay. But then if you displease her and she takes away that power, you might be like, you suck. How dare you break up with me? You're not as cool and hot as you think you are. And she's physically hurt by that. Whoa. This idea, like the power dynamics in this monster stat block are super cool. That's very cool. That's really neat. Yeah, good work. Whoever designed this, and again, like Valask, you make a good point. It could be really awkward to roleplay, but this is why you have lines and veils. This is why you have that detail, because a group that's like super horny on main, they might be like, let's all get succubi and like deeply role play out all of our succubus interactions. Like, cool. That's good for that group. But another group, you might be like, yes, I conjure up the attention of a succubus and she promises me a gift in exchange for love. And then we fade to black. And the next day I'm very tired, right? Like you get choices on where you get to draw these lines. You play with the right group and you talk about it in advance. Yeah. Sick. Much less sexy, at least to me. Maybe you like Skeksis, is the Vrock, a wrath demon. There he is. There's that Vrock. The Vrock dances and creates ruinous explosions of electricity. He is very Skeksy, it's true. He releases a spore cloud and does a stunning screech. Yes. This is a Glebrizu, a treachery demon. I just like that he's like doing the Darth Vader. No. The Growth Chamber Guardian? Why? Why are my hands so small? Why are my tiny hands? I got crab claws coming out of my head. I don't know. Looming behemoths who revel in the act of twisting mortal desires to their ultimate ruin. Desires granted by a Glebrizu come to fruition in the most destructive way possible. Oh, so they give you everything that you want, but they twist it. So they also have, I guess, crab claws coming out of their head. Their lies sustain them and the truth can destroy them. Whenever a revelation effect counteracts or reveals their illusions and they fail to save against an attack that would prevent them from lying, they take 3d6 damage. Oh, that's cool. So if you can trap a Glebrizu inside a zone of truth, it'll just burn them up. They'll be like, fuck, and they'll eventually die. How do they give you sudden betrayal? They can always use deception when rolling initiative as long as they're aware of at least one opponent when initiative is rolled. Once per month, they can grant a mortal the effects of a miracle spell granted by an abyssal patron. They always pervert the miracle according to their own treacherous nature. Yeah, so all the demons have like damage from that. Yeah. And then here's mutilation demons. A Shimhazian. Shimhazians. They are mutilation demons. They are vulnerable to succor. Same. A Shimhazian's mutilation is a part of them and they can't bear to see it reversed. The first time each creature heals from damage the Shimhazian dealt, it takes 3d6 mental damage. Oh my god, that's so cool. So like, it jumps in and it bites you, and then the cleric is like, you have no power here, and like heals their friend, and the Shimhazian is like, no, I was in the middle of mutilating that dude. Also, yeah, they're 35 feet tall, so like, good luck. I was thinking words, and then I turned the page and now I can't think words. The only thing better than a feisty murder lesbian is a feisty murder lesbian with 6 arms and a snake tail. So these are pride demons. Her vulnerability is if the Merilith uses a damaging spell or makes a strike on their turn but doesn't deal any damage, they take 3d6 plus 10 mental damage at the end of their turn, and their aura deactivates till the end of their turn. Oh my god, that's so good. So they're just like really, really proud, and if they attack you and they don't deal damage, like, oh, fucking, that guy, oh, that hurts. Yeah. And you have so many chances. She's got 6 arms. She has 5 extra reactions per round. Oh, that's so good. These vulnerabilities are really cool. Yeah. She also has greater constrict, which honestly, I can think of no better way to die. How did Morrissey say it? To die by your side is a wonderful way to die. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I could take or leave the being stabbed by swords, but like being crushed to death by this terrifying tail, I'll take it. That's fine. And then of course we have Gandalf's best friend, the fire demon, the Balor. A Balor is the big king of demons. This is the You Shall Not Pass creature of flame and shadow. They do not have a weakness. They just have an aura of flame, and when they die, they explode in a 100-foot aura, dealing 16d10 fire damage with a DC 45 basic reflex save. They also have a whip and a sword and a bunch of killer magic. They're a boss. They're a boss damage kind of guy. Yeah, that's just when they explode. Their normal fire aura, anyone that starts their turn within 20 feet of them, 3d6 plus 10 fire damage, or 66 plus 20 if they're grabbed or restrained. So he snaps you out with the whip, drags you into his aura, and then just burns you to death in the aura. If he kills you and you're at least level 15, he regains 10d8 plus 80 hit points. Yep. And he can move you around with the whip. He can move you without ending the grab. He can just yank you around. Yeah. Definitely a boss monster. Any weapon he wields is a +3 major striking vorpal weapon made of cold iron and silver as long as he holds it. Yeah, his swords are just, any sword he uses is vorpal. Yeah, any weapon is vorpal. Yeah. He's scary. If he hits you, he can innately dispel magic on you just with a hit as a free action once per round. I mean, dude's got like, he's level 20, so, you know, he's got like a shit ton of hit points, and yeah, he's a bad dude. He just whip the magic right out of you. So, what are these? Deep, the other kind of deep gnome. This is a Darrow. You know what they say about Darrow. So you could be a Darrow girl. Nimble dodge, sneak attack. Yeah, the deepest gnomes. Exactly. So there's, this looks like a stalker, strangler, magister. Oh, look, it's like a tiny halaster. Cute. And then they have a special weapon called an Atlas, which is a throwing club with a, oh, it's this thing. Yeah. Like a tethering weapon. Yeah. Tiny halaster. I like it. Tetsuo? All right, so we're in Devils now. This is a lemure, which, unlike what Magic the Gathering would have you believe, is not like a tiny raccoon creature. This is a very cool piece of art for a lemure. Like it's like melting lower jaw. Yep. Cool. There's an imp. I think this guy works at the 7-Eleven near my house, actually. Oh, you want a churro or what? Sir, could you just put down that Playboy, and if I could you ring me up? I want to buy this soda. Yeah, fine. God. Whoa, damn. The Barbazu, the bearded devil. All right. So we're just going up in the ranks of devil combatants. Okay, all right. Yes. Not just yes, Aaron, yes. The Fury Devil. Exacting vengeance and bloody justice for a creature's crimes, torturing and punishing them in an ironic fashion before allowing them to escape of death. They appear as a fallen angel. Damn. Yeah, girl, she's cool. All right, and then next is a Phistophilus. A Phistophilus? Mr. Mephistopheles. Wow. Whoa. Does she have 6 horns coming out of her back? She's a contract devil. Yeah, but like, damn. That's so cool. Yeah, she's got these like 5, she's got big horns growing out of her spine. And then she's got, I like that, the pen in one hand. So for 3, she can draft a contract for a single living mortal, can grant a wide range of abilities akin to the power of the wish spell, fulfilled to the letter by the contract devil. While it's in effect, the victim can't be restored to life except by wish. If the mortal is restored to life, the contract devil knows which and can locate them for a year, getting the effects of a locate spell. Avoiding the terms is difficult and dangerous. Interesting, because when you die, you die. You don't get to be brought back and you go to hell or whatever. Yeah. The contract is immune to damage from all creatures other than that devil. The contract devil is immune to all mental effects that make it destroy, nullify, or alter one. This looks like that guy from, I want to say Space Ghost. What was that? Brack? It's the Brack Show. Or Zorak. Zorak was his name, yeah. So this is a Gelugon, an ice devil. Yep. Okay. All right. Thanks, Zorak. I like that he has like a human-looking mouth between his mandibles. Cool. All right. Oh, yeah. Pit Fiend. This guy's done how many pants? You know what's in that shadow right there. Yeah, look at that guy. Sick. Yeah, that's right. You know what's in there? Nothing. Yeah, so he can reshape lemures into more powerful devils. So there's a table. He needs 1,024 lemures, right? Dead souls to make into a level 19 or 20 devil. He's like a king of hell and he molds demons. Yeah, he makes them out of lemures. Yeah. To be fair, he's probably got some kind of horrible barbed cloaca in there. I don't need to know about it. Well, this is much better. A Desilon. All right, I'm gonna get some plants. The look on his face. Like, I'm not laughing because it's bad. I'm laughing because I love it so much. Like, he's just like, what? Like, what? This is... Yeah, of course I'm wearing this to school, Mom. What? Come on, I look cool. Like, all my friends are dressed like this. Are you... God, Mom, come on. So good. He looks cool, though. I like it. So, yeah, Dhampir are like the children of vampires. This is a dinosaur. I love that they went with the feathered dinosaur look. That's real cool. All right, Velociraptor is our little guy. Little Bertosaurus. Yeah. Pretty good. Danger chickens. Here's a big Ankylosaurus. He'll smash you. Oh, yeah. A little Stegosaurus. I love the coloring. Really cool. Triceratops. I read the other day, and maybe you paleontologists can inform me on this. I read the other day that a Stegosaurus and a Tyrannosaurus Rex never existed at the same time. So all that art of T-Rexes trying to kill Stegosauruses is like totally wrong. I read that the other day. Is that right? Yeah, apparently. That's so weird. Like, I think we just tend to assume that all the dinosaurs existed at the same time. But yeah, millions of years of difference. Somebody was saying to me that a Stegosaurus and a T-Rex are farther apart than a T-Rex and Cleopatra. That is just like... And Rugrats came out 80 years ago, and World War II was 400 years ago. Man, what a time. Yeah, there's our boy. There's our T-Rex boy. He's going to bite you. But can he shoot bees out of his mouth? That's what I need to know. Oh my God! Well, all right. So if you're a halfling, there's your riding dog. This is a good art. Look at that boy. He's just ready. He's ready to run. He's ready to go. He's going to save some people from the Alps. You can just feel how fluffy and good he is. What do you mean if? I am now a halfling. Yeah, fair. Fair. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Why do you keep doing this to me, Bestiary? Jesus. Every time there's like cute art, I turn the page and I'm like, ugh, I got Slender Man. Oh my God. Get out of here. So that's a doppelganger. No wonder they changed shape. Oh, look at his terrifying head and his... No. So I love this. That it gives you straight up like, here is some advice on how to infiltrate your party with a doppelganger, right? The best, and maybe you know this story already, I'm not going to tell the whole thing, but the best luck I ever had with infiltrating a party was mirror shades. Marcus, DJ Wheat, and I pulled off what I would consider to be my favorite infiltration move. It worked out so good. It made me very, very happy. It is possible. It's a challenge, but you gotta not remove your player's agency and get your players on board. Everyone looks so betrayed. Exactly. Yeah. All right, dragon time. Here we go. Yes. Oh, yeah. The great black worm, Sir Zillion, rules over the fetid Graidmere swamp. Yeah, girl. So I'm guessing with each one, what are we going to get? Young, adult, and ancient? Something like that? Yeah. Blue dragons are sleek and poised cosmopolitans of the chromatic dragons. Their brand of evil is organized, manipulative, and regal. Ooh, he's like a greyhound dragon. Oh, that's hot. Does he still breathe lightning? Yeah. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, it looks like Seath with scales. Whoa, Godzilla. Yeah. Man, they do a good job making them look like pretty different. Green dragons are the most contemplative and the most approachable, obsessed with knowledge and self-discipline. Interesting. Okay. Isolated and quiet, layering in the forbidden parts of a forest. Red dragons are straight up dragons. They will breathe fire on your shit, they'll steal all your stuff, and they will only be killed by an arrow from a guy named Bard who is weirdly a fighter. And then white dragons, feral and least intelligent. That's right. Just the stupidest of all the Good. Good. Logrovich. Yeah. Ooh, look at the wings. Oh, that's cool. They've got the big feathery, like, oh, yeah. That's real cool. Very pretty, though. Yeah. Those wings are cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we got our metallic dragons. We got brass dragons, whimsical tricksters. Whoa, bronze dragons. I feel like he's just like voguing on the ocean. Copper dragons. They share a good laugh. Copper dragons are the wiliest. By no means interferes with their mission to spread freedom in oppressive lands. Hedonists, quick to indulge in simple pleasures. Oh, yeah. All right. That's pretty cool. And then we got gold dragons, the epitome of metallic dragon kind. It's funny, kind of sad horns. I like it. Yeah, yeah. Cool. And then silver dragons. Ooh. Yeah, see the way they do the wings? And it's got this very, like, graceful tail. I like the little face. He's got kind of like a Jim Henson-y, like, a Muppet face. Yeah, I like him. What do the silver dragons do? Oh, these are the, like, paladin dragons. The chivalrous knight dragons. Yeah. Very cool. And then dragon turtles. They're not dragons, really, but hey, you know what? Don't worry about them. Big, huge dragon boys. Ugh. A Dracothix is a massive fungus that floats above the heights of the largest darkland caverns, propelled by bladders that spray air and spores. Ew. Lumpy. Ah, here we go. So drakes, primitive draconic monsters, weaker and slower than dragons, so you can use them against lower level parties. This one looks like a flying plesiosaur. So we got, that was a river drake, right? Makes sense. There's a river drake. This is a flame drake. This is a jungle drake. Where's our Canadian drake? A wyvern. Wyvern is a kind of drake, a venomous. Okay. Got that weird earwig tail. Are wyverns drakes? Let's debate. Frost drake. Nice. And then desert drake. Cool. Oh, there's drow in this game. Huh. Weird. They're so light blue, which I approve of. But yeah, let's see. The hues of their eyes became sinister red or bleached white, and their flesh adopted an unearthly lavender sheen to make them instantly recognizable. All right, so they're like Yeah, weird light-skinned drow, I guess. They all live underground. Yeah, demon worshipping underground dwelling. I'm not a big fan of drow in general. I think they're kind of like corny. This is good art, but like I don't know. Yeah, rarely when a service elf commits an act of cruelty, heinous enough to draw the attention of a demon lord, transformation into a drow can happen spontaneously. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like them better when they're like goth elves rather than like evil, dark-skinned underground dwellers. This is definitely a better colorway. But I feel like even drow, like, yeah, they would need to be light or pale because they live underground, right? Because that's what happens. But it's also a curse. Like, I just kind of wish we could cut it and just have like shadow elves or like villainous elves or like a species of elves that aren't just like the bad dark-skinned elves. You know, it's like kind of a bad look. I want drow to look a bunch of different ways. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, if they're dressed cool. Durgar. Yeah. This guy really likes ska, you can tell. Ska and bombs. Yep. Durgar sharpshooter. Durgar bombardier. Durgar taskmaster. Oh, she serves the flaming fist. I see. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. So Fat Guy Gaming says what we need is Romulans. See, yeah, the Romulan-Vulcan divide is way less problematic because not all the Romulans are black. Also, there's lots of black Vulcans too. Vulcans come in all kinds of colors, and so too should Romulan, right? Like, all right, we got the Headless Horseman. We got our Dullahan here. I mean, he's got a head. It's just not on his body. We got eagles, regular eagles, giant eagles. These guys look great. They look so fun to hang out with. It's good. Yeah. All right. Sure. Whoa. Elananx. This book is huge, by the way. An Elananx, strange fey feelings of having large, broad bobcats, but they can turn into ash. They turn into clouds of ash. That's fucking awesome. If they take damage, they disperse into a cloud of smoke and cinders. So you hit them and they reform elsewhere. Awesome. Okay. What did I miss? Oh, elementals. Right. So air elementals, earth elementals. This guy doesn't look at. He's ripped. Yeah, kind of like the Cheshire Hound. Yeah, that's or the Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Hound. I was thinking of Blink Dogs. What else we got? Fire elementals. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then, we're going to get into the deeper, like, subsets, like mephits. Oh my God, look at this guy. Good. Okay. Water elemental. Oh, yeah. So there is an art for all of these, but they're quite different, like a brine shark or a quatoid, right? They're not all just humanoid-shaped fire or whatever. Ooh, elephants. Elephants and mammoths. Good to have in a game whose culture has them around. That's morbid. Ugh. Your tusks are not enough. Here's some smaller tusks. We cut off another animal and put it on you. Ether spider. Blech, get out of here. Ettins. Big two-headed giants. Yep. This is gross. An Etten who loses one of its head is a sorry sight indeed. Rather than clean and cauterize the stump, an Etten will typically leave as much of its decapitated head attached as possible, even possibly attempting to sew a completely severed head back on or keep it in a knapsack strung around its shoulders. Gross! Gross. It's just got like a rotting head hanging up. Like, what's that, George? George says we should smash you. George is all just dripping off their shoulder. Blah, gross. Oh, fairy dragons. It's better. Why? God damn it, why do you keep doing this to me? Every single time I'm like, oh, look at this cute thing. And then I'm like, oh, God, what the fuck? Jesus. God damn it. Well, this is a Groth loot.